Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me, Sushant Akal. The top stories first. Mother's Day being observed across the country today, Chandragiri Fair becomes a low-key affair due to lockdown. Health Ministry confirms 3 new cases of coronavirus. Total number of cases increased to 45 in the country. Rashtriya Janata Party and Samajwadi Party complete unification late last night. New party to be called Janata Samajwadi Party. North Korean media silent on Kim's whereabouts. Speculation rages on the leader's health. And UEFA says its competition will be played completely in August. Hopes for an ease on travel ban during the games. And now the news in detail. People across the country are celebrating the Mother's Day as per the Hindu tradition. On this day, people offer gifts and pay respect to their mothers. This festival falls on the new moon day in the first month of a new year as per the Vedic Hindu calendar. Most of the festivals are set according to the lunar calendar. Mothers are considered embodiments of gods in the Hindu religion. Therefore, this festival holds a great significance for the Hindus. Those who do not have mothers remember their deceased mother by making pilgrimage to Mata Tirtha Pond in Chandragiri on western outskirts of Kathmandu. It is believed that taking a holy bath on the pond and offering prayers at the site would liberate soul of the deceased. Legend has it that Lord Vishnu, the protector of the world, once offered vision to a devotee of his deceased mother in the pond. A great fair is held in this pilgrimage site every year on this day. However, due to the lockdown imposed to control the spread of coronavirus, the fair in the Chandragiri region is being observed in a toned-down manner. Around 24 leaders of ruling Nepal Communist Party have called for the need of standing committee meeting immediately. Members of the standing committee of the party yesterday submitted a memorandum to the party's chairman duo, K.P. Sharma Oli and Pushpa Kamal Dahal, demanding standing committee meeting and central committee meetings. In the memorandum, the leaders have mentioned that they need to discuss some pressing issues on the meetings, including coronavirus and the ordinances issued by the president. The leaders who demanded the meeting include Astalakshmi Shakya, Surendra Pandey, Bhim Rawal, Janardhan Sarma, Yubaraj Gyawali, Dev Prasad Gurung, Beduram Bhushal, Top Bahadur Rayamaji, Ganesh Saha, Gokarna Bista, Chakrapani Khanal, Devendra Paudel, Pampha Bhusal and Bhim Acharya. Likewise, leaders including Mani Thapa, Matrika Yadav, Mukunda Neupani, Raghuji Panta, Leela Mani Pokhrel and Haribol Gajurer are also in favor of calling the standing committee and central committee meetings. The leaders have requested the party leadership to make decisions by taking into consideration the suggestions made by the standing committee and central committee. They have urged the party to take the leaders in confidence to face the prevalent challenges. The leaders were of the view that careful decision from the leadership would be vital for the party to strengthen the people's trust and confidence. With 3 new confirmed cases of coronavirus in the country, the total number of people infected with COVID-19 has reached 45. All 3 persons infected with coronavirus are male. The 3 persons tested positive for the disease during their swab test held at Dharan-based BP Koirala Institute of Health Sciences, said Dr. Bikas Devkota, spokesperson at the Ministry of Health and Population.
2 जना आज डिस्चार्ज हुनुभएको छ। हिजो चाहिँ 1 जना 24 वर्षीय कोभिड-19 को संक्रमित पुरुष 29औं दिनमा सेती अस्पताल कैलालीबाट निको भई घर फर्किनु भएको थियो र आज सोही अस्पतालबाट 40 वर्षीय पुरुष 19 दिनपछि घर फर्कदै हुनुहुन्छ, डिस्चार्ज भएको छ। त्यसैगरी आजै टेकु अस्पतालमा उपचारको क्रममा रहेका 32 वर्षीय पुरुषको पनि आज 29औं दिनमा डिस्चार्ज भइरहेको छ, वा डिस्चार्ज हुने तयारीमा हुनुहुन्छ।
According to the ministry, a total of 40,431 suspects have been tested for COVID-19 across the country so far. This includes 9,011 through polymerase chain reaction and 31,420 through rapid diagnostic test method. Of them, 3,736 tests were conducted in the last 36 hours.
आज बीपी कोइराला स्वास्थ्य विज्ञान प्रतिष्ठान धरानमा पीसीआर परीक्षण गरिएका नमुनाहरूमध्ये 3 वटा नमुनाको परीक्षण पोजिटिभ आएको छ। 24 वर्षीय पुरुष, 60 वर्षीय पुरुष, 72 वर्षीय पुरुष गरेर 3 वटा 100 उमेरका पुरुषहरू संक्रमित पहिचान हुनुभएको छ।
The ministry said that a total of 8,595 people have been quarantined while 95 have been kept in isolation. China has handed over essential medical supplies required to test coronavirus and check its spread in Nepal. Medical equipment supplied by China was handed to Nepal at Tatupani transit point. The Chinese government has provided 10,000 pieces of masks, 1,000 set of PPEs, 1,000 infrared thermometers, 2 sets of PCR machine, 20,000 test kits and 50 boxes of disinfectants to Nepal, informed a spokesperson at the Chinese embassy in Kathmandu. A statement issued by the embassy says Chinese government has continued its support to strengthen Nepal-China friendship. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. Rashtriya Janata Party and Samajwadi Party have united to form a single party. The unification process, which had been in the pipeline for a long time, was completed late last night after a final agreement was reached between the two parties. The agreement paper was signed by leaders from both the parties. From RJPN, Mahanta Thakur, Rajendra Mahato, Mahendra Rai Yadav and Sarat Singh Bhandari signed the agreement, whereas from Samajwadi Party, Dr. Baburam Bhattarai, Upendra Yadav, Ashok Rai and Rajendra Shrestha put ink on paper. The new party will be called the Janata Samajwadi Party. The party hierarchy has been set with Mahanta Thakur in top position and Dr. Baburam Bhattarai in the second position. Rotary Club of Kathmandu Thapatali handed over swab collection booths to the Ministry of Health and Population yesterday. The club handed over the swab collection booths to Minister for Health and Population Bhanubhakta Dhakal on the premises of the ministry yesterday. The booth protects the health workers collecting swab samples just like the PPE. Health personnel can enter the booth and collect a person's saliva as sample, informed Deputy Spokesperson at the Ministry, Samir Adhikari. The collection booth makes it easier to collect swab samples. The Health Ministry also received 1,000 PPE sets from World Vision yesterday. All the medical supplies will be stored in Management Branch of the Ministry. The branch will send the swab collection booths and PPEs all across the nation if required. Indian support to Nepal, Binay Mohan Quatra, has said Nepal's effort in fighting the COVID-19 pandemic has become an example for all South Asian nations. Quatra said so during the handover of the medical supplies from India to Nepal. Quatra further added that Nepal's effort in controlling the global pandemic is not just praiseworthy but also serves as a strong example that all South Asian nations could follow. India handed over 23 tons of medicines to Nepal yesterday.
नेपाल की जनता ने जो इस महामारी का एक सशक्त और सकारात्मक रूप से सामना किया था, कर रहे हैं, करते रहेंगे, ये न केवल प्रशंसनीय है, मैं कहूँगा ये एक पूरे क्षेत्र के लिए उदाहरणीय है।
Health Minister Bhanubhakta Dhakal, who received the medical supplies on behalf of the government, said India has always been a strong ally of Nepal, especially during difficult times. Minister Dhakal also expressed his gratitude to India for helping a fellow neighbor when all nations are in turbulent times.
छिमेकी हुनुको नाताले हामीलाई अप्ठ्यारो नपरोस् भन्नका निम्ति जे सद्भाव सदिच्छा राख्नुभएको छ यो प्रति म धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। भारतमा यो रोग बढेपछि स्वभावतः यहाँ पनि हामी उच्च जोखिममा छौँ भन्ने अर्थमा नै हामी लागिरहेका छौँ र यस्तो बिचमा जे सहयोग गर्नुभयो त्यसको लागि म धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु।
The medical supplies provided by India contain 18 different types of medicines. And now the news from the economic front. Lamjung, which is considered as the hydropower hub of Nepal, faces supply problems every year due to the weak distribution channels and subpar infrastructure. The Lamjung Consumer Association is responsible for the distribution of electricity and collecting tariffs from the local consumers. Electric grid faces constant tripping problems due to weak infrastructure, which has been causing problems for all locals of the area. The Consumer Association has blamed the NEA for turning a deaf ear to the plight of the locals. According to the bylaw formed by the government, the NEA is designated the responsibility of 33 kVA distribution line, whereas the Consumer Association is responsible for 11 kVA in the region. The infrastructure supporting the 11 kVA distribution line is long overdue a major repair and it has caused problems in the larger 33 kVA distribution line as well. The NEA has also blamed the Consumer Association for not taking any responsibility for the maintenance of these lines. The Lamjung region, which is responsible for producing electricity for the whole country, ironically faces the most electricity distribution problems. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Welcome back, and now the international news. North Korean state media yesterday made no mention of leader Kim Jong-un's health or whereabouts a day after intense international speculation over his health, Reuters reported. According to the news agency, the speculation was sparked by media reports he was gravely ill after a cardiovascular procedure. North Korean media presented a business as usual image carrying routine reporting of Kim's achievements, publishing his older or undated quotes on issues like the economy. South Korean and Chinese officials and sources familiar with US intelligence have cast doubt on the media reports, while the White House said it was closely monitoring the matter. US President Donald Trump reportedly said the reports had not been confirmed and he did not put much credence in them. Speculation about Kim's health first arose due to his absence from the anniversary of the birthday of North Korea's founding father and his grandfather Kim Il-sung on April 15th. Daily NK, a Seoul-based website, reported late on Monday that Kim, who is believed to be about 36, was hospitalized on April 12th, hours before the cardiovascular procedure. India has ordered a pause in testing for antibodies to the coronavirus because of concerns over the accuracy, Reuters reported, citing health officials. According to the news agency, the move has complicated the fight against the epidemic as the country's tally of cases nears 20,000. India trails many countries in conducting the standard swab tests to determine the presence of the novel coronavirus because of limited testing equipment and protective gear for medical workers. Early this month, health authorities approved blood tests for coronavirus antibodies as a faster way to bolster the screening effort and ordered more than 500 million testing kits from China. But the chief of epidemiology at the Indian Council of Medical Research said he had asked health authorities to temporarily stop the test of antibodies because of conflicting results. Some European countries, including Spain, have also complained about the quality of the Chinese supplied kits. India has detected 19,983 cases of coronavirus as of yesterday evening, after an increase of nearly 1,000 cases in one day, according to government data. There have been 640 deaths, still a small number compared with tolls in many other countries, but officials say the infections could rise once a nearly 6-week lockdown is lifted on May the 3rd. You are watching Janata Bulletin, and now some sports news. The Champions League and Europa League look increasingly likely to be played exclusively in August after more talks about the remainder of the 2019-20 season on Wednesday. UEFA told the 55 associations on Tuesday that there will still be the possibility of the competitions being played throughout June, July and August. But BBC Sports reports that the latest discussions revolved almost exclusively around a plan to complete the domestic leagues by 31st July, with European competitions following after that. There is a view that travel restrictions are more likely to have eased in August, which would be necessary for a cross-border competition. The scenario envisaged would be for the quarter-finals and semi-finals of the respective European competitions to be played as two-legged ties between 11 and 22 August, although this could yet become one-off games. The Premier League has 9 rounds of fixtures remaining, but in Spain and Italy, 2 countries that have been badly affected, there are still 11 and 12 rounds left respectively, although both have fewer cup games to fit into their schedule. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin, and the headlines once again. Mother's Day being observed across the country today, Chandragiri Fair becomes a low-key affair due to lockdown. Health Ministry confirms 3 new cases of coronavirus. Total number of cases increased to 45 in the country. Rashtriya Janata Party and Samajwadi Party complete unification late last night. New party to be called Janata Samajwadi Party. North Korean media silent on Kim's whereabouts. Speculation rages on the leader's health. And UEFA says its club competition will be played completely in August. Hopes for an ease on travel ban during the games. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. We urge all our viewers to follow government directives of the lockdown and follow healthy hygienic practices to prevent themselves from any sort of infection. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.